The Honourable Member for Bruce.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, and contrary to the speculation of my colleagues, there is no risk of a breach of Standing Order 88. But I am going to start with a confession, and I've never said this publicly. Despite being a loud and proud Republican lifelong, I have a small secret collection of royal glassware. George VI coronation glasses from 1937, Queen Elizabeth II coronation glasses from 1953, official cups from Her Majesty's Australian tour in 1954, the odd Queen's Jubilee mementos from over the years, most recently some coffee cups for her Diamond Jubilee that someone gave me. I've also got some lovely Charles and Di royal wedding glasses from 1981, although it's best we don't dwell on those. Now, it may seem quite incongruous to those who do know me that I have such a collection, but it was handed down from my grandmother to my mother and from my mum to me, and it's certainly not unique. I know others who have such ephemera, like me, not quite sure what to do with them. It seems a bit wrong to throw them out, although we have no real purpose for them in the modern age. But such was the magic of the monarchy for so many Australians over so many years that people like my mum collected trinkets commemorating royal occasions and milestones. And last week, some friends were over, all Republicans, but we got the royal glasses out to have a little toast to the Queen and a life well lived. It is entirely appropriate to record a few words now, I believe, both as an Australian and on behalf of the Bruce electorate, in recognition of the service of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II through her long reign. This is not a motion about what our system of government could be or should be, or the British Empire or colonialism, or the Queen or the King's role in the dismissal, or whatever else some may try and make it today. It's a motion of condolence to recognise a truly remarkable life, well lived, and the passing of Australia's head of state. Whatever the views, different views people may hold on constitutional monarchy, Her Majesty was Australia's head of state for over 70 years, and almost all Australians have never known any other sovereign. She reigned for well over half of the length of our federation. Indeed, she is the only British monarch, and therefore the only Australian head of state, ever to have actually visited Australia, and she did so 16 times. Some 70% of Australia's population at the time was said to have seen her in 1954 in her first tour. She reigned always in accordance with the values and the oath that she took to serve the people of Australia and the Commonwealth, and we should acknowledge that with respect and gratitude. A remarkable role model of service, as was said yesterday aptly, of servant leadership, the crown falling upon her head at just 25 years old, fulfilling her duties with dignity, grace, never a hint of personal scandal, and always in the public interest. And I'll quote Paul Keating's poignant words upon her death. Queen Elizabeth instinctively attached herself to the public good against what she recognised as a tidal wave of private interest and private reward, and she did this for a lifetime, never deviating. She was an exemplar of public leadership, married for a lifetime to political restraint, remaining always the constitutional monarch. Elizabeth II has been a constant figure across so much of the world for the better part of a century. With her passing ends an era, the so-called Second Elizabethan Age. Now, you won't find speeches from me, Deputy Speaker, lauding the coming of the so-called Third Carolean era, or singing or chanting the British national anthem. But Elizabeth was an icon of an age, of generations, for Britain, for our nation and the world. In 2010, the Queen addressed the United Nations General Assembly. She did so as the head of state for 16 countries, 16 member states, and head of the Commonwealth of 54 countries. She commenced her address saying, "I believe I was last here in 1957. What a truly remarkable incarnation she had through a span of history. Today it's right that the Parliament honours the service of Her Majesty the Queen, whose like will not be seen again in our lifetimes, if ever. Her memory will live for centuries hence. May she rest in eternal peace."